Right, good afternoon, Jimmy Cam. I got down here a day earlier, an afternoon earlier. Wanted to get here before Joe the cameraman tomorrow, just to get a feel for the place, find a few spots, yeah, get to know it a little bit, get up in the morning, have a little look before Joe gets here. Never know, might have one waiting for him in the morning. But all set up now. Had a little flick about earlier, found some spots, introduced maybe 100 baits scattered across sort of each area. Yeah, we'll go from there. Reason I'm using just boilies, I've heard there's quite a large tench population in here, so I've just opted for boilies. But yeah, don't know the place yet. See what happens, eh? Just had a real savage take on the left-hander. Just trying to get the nod out of the pads. It's the first bite this morning. It's taken a while, to be honest. It has taken a while. Oh, Joe the camera guy is on his way. Stuck in more pads. Come on, let's get the first one under my belt and I'll be happy. Like I said, it's taken a while. Big old tails just popped up, lovely. That's what we want. Your duck sound like laughing. Oh yeah, looks like a lovely scaly mirror. Oh, it looks like a near fully. Look at that, it's a beauty. Come on, mate. Come on, fella. Come on. Oh, some lovely fish. Get in that net. Yes, it's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. Wow, look at him. What is it?
Bang on 23.
23. Nice. And there we go. My very first Netherwood carp. And what an incredible looking fish that is. Look at the size of those scales. I could not be happier with my first taste of Netherwood carp. That is what I came for. I got told there was some lovely carp in here. Perfect mouth, perfect scales. Yeah, a beautiful example of an autumn mirror carp. I took that one on a Pro Stim snowman hook bait. And I've literally just got the rod back out. And it looks like there might be a few more to come as well. So I'm going to get a coffee on because I very much need to get turbocharged for the day. And hopefully we'll latch into one of those nice dark old commons that this place is known for. But yeah, what a start. Very pleased with that one. Boy. Let's do that. I was going to say let's do that a little bit prettier, but he wanted to go home. Beauty. Chuffed with that. Now for the secret ingredient. It's autumn now. It's getting cold. Oh, I like to add a little bit of Baileys to my coffee. You're working, Joe, so you can't have any yet. Welcome to Netherwood Lakes. I'm down in the Cotswold water park for what will be 2 nights fishing. I arrived yesterday at around 2-3 o'clock, something like that, and it was painful setting up. It was chucking it down with rain, but I was pretty motivated. There are some beautiful carp in here. There are some big dark commons to over £30 and some really, really pretty backup mirrors as well. My old mate Cole fished here actually sort of 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, I think, and he spoke really highly of it. So yeah, I was itching to get the rods out. Within half an hour, and after a bit of advice from the bailiff, I did settle on the swim that I'm in right now. I saw a few fish show as well, so I was pretty happy with the choice first of all. It took me about an hour or so to find 3 sort of likely looking areas with the help of the bailiff or the owner once again, so cheers for that, mate. Sharp, stony stuff out there. Oh, really short drop. If you'll see on the tip, see that knocking, jugga jugga jugga, jugga jugga jugga, and then I'm just going to try and find the edge of it as we just tail off into the silt. Okay, so it's just started to go smooth, so I'm going to clip that up. I've got it lined up with sort of the tall tree, and then it comes down. That's my marker. That's going to be the other spot. There's a big sort of clay area out in front of here. It drops down to 8-9 foot. Lots of gravelly raises as well, lots of weed beds, but it seemed like the perfect sort of autumn area. So I put 2 rods on that, 2 spinners, Pro Stim Liver Snowmans, just on lead clips really. It's quite a hard bottom, so drop them on those spots. And then the left hand rod, I fished to somewhere new. There's a little gap in between the reeds, sorry, in between the lilies. And it's really gravelly, unlike the other 2. Right, final spot which I found. I wanted to go towards sort of the pads, where all the pads are, get a bait almost amongst the pads. Found a little spot just there. Boom. It's a little bit more gravelly, as you can see on the tip. Look, absolutely smooth as silk, and then it starts to like lock up in pads. So yeah, I've got a smooth spot in between the pads, which is very nice. So that will be a rod as well. All 3 rods sorted, 3 different bases covered. See if we can get a bite, eh? So I popped one on that as well. Again, just a snowman rig, stiff booms to kick the hook baits away. And just peppered boilies over the top, just spread boilies with the catty, maybe 100 baits, something like that, over the rods. And that was that. It was soon night time, still chucking it down with rain. And I woke to that bite this morning, an absolute screamer on the left-hand rod. And obviously, as you've seen, caught a very, very beautiful looking scaly mirror carp. Now, one thing that I did do yesterday, just in preparation for today really, is I did put a little bit of bait down in the far corner, of which I need to go and have a little look at. I put sort of half a jar of hemp in there, a few scoops of pellets, a few chops, in readiness for today really. And I'm kind of hoping that when I go down there they might be bubbling up like a cauldron, but we'll see. There's definitely carp out here anyway, so I'm still pretty confident. But yeah, I think in maybe half an hour's time, might skip the rods in, go for a little wander. Quite often when you stare at those reeds, if you sort of see them act a bit oddly, you know, like a quiver, quite often that gives away the carp's whereabouts a little bit. They sort of sway, and then all of a sudden you'll see them sort of jolt as the carp hits them. That's what I was seeing yesterday. It's the same with the lily pads. Quite often, sometimes they'll almost shake a little bit. You'll see a few ripples come off them. That can be carp. That was one. Wallop. That's a good sign, mate. Not yet, anyway. Does look nice down here. Bit of sun coming over, I think. So we've been for a little walk and did actually see one fish show sort of in that bay, but not where I put the bait. And there wasn't quite enough activity to warrant moving down there just yet. So I've had a little wander back, and as I've been standing here, one has walloped out not far from where I've been fishing. So I'm going to stick to here for now. I'll keep my eyes open, I will keep looking over there, but yeah, there's fish in this area, so let's hope something occurs this afternoon. One that's just showed down there. Bit of a mad one with showing fish. I get loads of comments from people about it that, you know, I am someone that moves on to showing fish. If they're showing a lot in another area, not mine, I'll move on to them. But I've had other people, like, their argument is, you know, once you've moved on to them showing fish, you know, once you're casting out and putting a bit of bait out and stuff, have you just spooked them again? Potentially back to the area you've just come out of? It's a fair point, I guess. But I do move on to them. I'm one of them anglers that if they're showing in a certain area, I'll make sure that I'm on them and just try and keep disturbance to a minimum. They're there because they want to be there. So many times when I moved on to showing fish, I catch. But it's a fair point, I think, what people make, in that they might turn up on you. But I'd prefer to make it happen personally. Oh, oh! Oh, I've got one on. That was a pretty savage take, but it's straight in the lilies. The one did this morning. I just gave it a bit of slack and then up she came. There we go. Come on in. Swimming towards me. Oh, has it come off? I think it's come off. It has, I think. Ah! It's come off. No. No, no, no. Lead didn't come off. No. Oh. I'm going to walk away, otherwise I'll swear. Ah! God. That's the first fish I've lost for ages. In ages. Oh dear. Right, Russell, talk to me about how, when you got the lake. When was the lake dug? How old is it?
Oh, right. I'd like to be able to find more out about this, because we haven't been able to find out, you know, the exact dates. But it dates back to the early 50s.
Right.
So it's one of the older lakes in the Cotswold Water Park. So I don't know if anybody knows, but the Cotswold Water Park we're sitting in here, there's actually up to 180 lakes here now.
Yeah, don't surprise me.
So,
mate.
yeah, I always thought it was about 150 lakes in
Yeah,
here.
that's a lot.
And then I saw something written the other day and it said there was 180 lakes
Wow.
in here now. So this is one of the very early ones.
Yeah.
And it was dug early 50s
Okay.
up to the 60s.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
You can tell it's mature just walking around it. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. And we haven't really found anyone that can tell us that they remember it being dug or their dad dug it or anything
Yeah.
like that. But we found various evidence that dates back to things like that.
Right.
In that we found dirty great chunks of truck in the lake. So we found, yeah, we found a big snag out in the lake, and right, we'll have to remove that snag. So I've gone out in the boat, thrown a grappling hook round it, put it on the digger, pulled it in, and it turned out to be the front wing of one of the haulage trucks or something that they were using it, and you could date it from the type of wing and the type of vehicle it came with, you know, and it was that sort of era. Yeah, it was like 50s, 60s sort of thing, you know.
How big is it? 4 acres, 5 acres?
Oh, the lake's about
Is it
6.5.
Is it 6.5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
6.5.
because there's all the back channels in there and stuff.
Have you actually been right round
Yeah,
yet?
I have. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, I
go
had
up
a little
the
walk, up the arms and that.
Yeah. So when you add up all them little channels, there's about
It's a lot more.
6.5 acres here.
Right.
Yeah.
And stock-wise, what are we looking at?
Total stock at this moment, just under 100 carp.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
just under
That's
100.
a nice number, isn't it?
Well, it's nice and round.
not too many.
Nice round number, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of lads were, you know, if I'd have said there was 300 in here, they'd be a lot happier with that.
Getting on here. Obviously, I've been lucky enough to have a bit of a guestie on here. How would someone book a bit of time? Because I know it's not like a standard day ticket lake.
No,
But then it's not a syndicate, closed shop syndicate either. How do people get on
it's we rent it out as a exclusive lake booking.
Yeah.
So it's ideally suited for between 4, 6 lads.
Yeah.
Depends how busy you want to be. I get lads, 2 mates that want to book it.
Yeah.
Because they'd rather have more space.
Yeah.
We generally find groups of 4
Yeah.
suits everyone. It gives everybody enough swims to move around.
Yeah.
It gives them enough stalking opportunities, that there's loads of bays that can go around stalking
there is, yeah.
without upsetting someone that's bivvied up in a swim.
Yeah.
There's loads of spare space, you know. And they basically book a whole week on or a long weekend,
Yep.
and you will have nobody else here.
Perfect.
There's no day ticket anglers, there's nobody coming wandering around. It is fenced off, you come through the gate,
Yeah.
you
Lock
shut
it
the
up.
padlock,
Yeah.
it's yours, the whole complex.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's gonna be received quite well, really.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
I'm loving it, mate. And yeah, hopefully we'll just get the icing on the cake. A nice big dark common.
yeah, nice big
tonight.
common.
It'll be jobs are good. Un.
Nice big common, would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Just getting a few baits out for the evening. Actually, a bit of pellet out there tonight, as well as the boilies. I've spotted some out, and I'm also catapulting a few out as well, just to spread them a little bit. Fairly similar tactics to last night, to be honest. I didn't put any pellet out last night because I was worried about the tench, but I haven't had any problems with the tench. Famous last words and all that. But yeah, they haven't been much of an issue. So I have put a few pellets out tonight just to try and maybe encourage the carp to get their heads down a little bit. I've seen carp today in the area. Felt like I should have caught more than had more than 2 bites. Might be that they want to eat a bit of bait, so I'm putting a bit out there tonight. Hopefully get them down. But yeah, we'll see. The rods are out. They couldn't be any more perfect. Just need the carp to play ball now. is the first one of the night. Check him out. It's a nice little character. Very, very angry character with his fin up. He's got a beautiful nude sort of patch of scales on there. He'll be a real notable one as he gets older. But yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful fish, isn't it? And a really nice start to the nighttime escapades. This one came on the left hand rod. Prostim snowman once again. Over scattered prostim. I think they're taking a bit of a liking to it. Right, mate, it's time to go back to bed, I reckon. I'll go and put that rod out and yeah, get back in the land of nod, I reckon. Good night. Well, wake me up, he said. I'll come and film it, he said. He didn't turn up. I was shouting Joe at the top of my voice, and bless him, his old baby brain kept him asleep. He's got a very, very young baby, and I think he was in rather a deep sleep when I was shouting him. Why was I shouting him? Because I have had a big un. I have slipped it into the sling because it's only 1 hour until it gets light, and then there will be a big surprise for young Joey when he wakes up to show him. I've got a big common in the net. Yes.
Morning.
Morning, mate.
Any joy?
Good kip.
What do you mean?
I've had one.
When?
About an hour ago, mate. You were absolutely sparko. I was shouting my head off and I didn't get a reply.
Ah. Well, at least you've got one.
No, I've got a really nice one, mate. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a 30-pounder.
How have I missed that?
Because you got a baby, mate. Unfortunately, I remember them days. Yeah, no, we've got a real big one, mate. So I really want to show you.
Oh, Brooke, let's get it out.
Look at that, Russ, eh? That'll do, won't it? Well, what a fish to start the day, eh? 31 pounds of absolutely unbelievable common carp. Wow, that has certainly made my autumn. I'm having an amazing trip down at Netherwood Lakes. It's cracking down here, the fish are unbelievable. It's a beautiful place, gin clear, and I'm loving every moment of it. I've got a few hours of the session left, so you never know, there might be another one. If not, that really has been the icing on the cake, even though Joey didn't get out of his bed. He's getting to see it now. Right, mate, I can tell you're about to go wild. Let's get you back. Right, off you go, girl. Thank you for making my trip. That is a lovely carp. Go on then. Go on then, have a kick. You ready? Go on then, girl. Thank you, Netherwood. Right, for whatever reason, that was the last of the action. The morning's dragged on a bit, and although I've really tried to long it out, super confident because I feel like I was on fish, just hasn't materialised. But I'll definitely be going home with a huge smile on my face because 30 pounder in autumn can't be sniffed at, and a couple of other lovely ones as well. So I've really enjoyed my trip down here at Netherwood Lakes. It is a lovely, mature pond, if you like. It's a bit bigger than a pond, I think it's about 6 acres. But yeah, really weedy, full of lilies. Proper fishing, you know. I can imagine in the summer they get right in the edge on the top. So I think I'll come back for another go. But yeah, had a really, really good session. 3 fish in autumn, can't grumble. Anyway, see you in the next film.